I'm Greg, and welcome to my all Ford garage. Let's show you what I'm working with. So we'll start off with the first car I had. That's right here. 89 50 GT Mustang. Got this girl in 2002. Worked on it a lot prior to getting married and having the kids. It's gone through several powertrains, engine combos, but what it currently has in it now is a World Man of War block 351 Windsor base, stroke to 427, single turbo kit. It's got a cage as well, 9-inch Ford rear end, older Tremec TKO 600. So let's pop the hood and take a look. Alright, so haven't really messed too much with the engine combination for a few years, but certainly a stout setup. So like I said, World Man of War block, trick flow, twisted wedge heads, the older 170s. They've been ported, chambers worked on a little bit to get the compression down. Trick flow R intake, aeromotive fuel system, rails, E85 lines, 95 pound an hour old school low impedance injectors, and the single 78 millimeter turbo kit. So it still runs on the stock computer using the Anderson Ford Motorsports PMS. Very old school tuning system, but we do have the Mega Squirt ready to go. And so the purple box down there, that's all the Anderson Ford Motorsports stuff, and still runs through the stock computer. And there's my gauge setup. We will be going to a digital dash system as soon as we get the Mega Squirt installed, which will be coming up next. And as you can see, 8-point cage, drag radials out back. I haven't really run it on slicks yet, but haven't ran out of the track in a while. But when I did, on the drag radials and not really power shifting, it ran 11.2 at 128 miles an hour. So pretty quick little street car. I bet with some slicks on it, we're in the high 10s and maybe a better driver as well, but still ran pretty good. All right, then let's move on to the next car. That's the 1984 SVO Mustang. This was always just a cool car when I was growing up, something a little different, 4-cylinder turbo, great daily driver, great gas mileage, but, still got quite a bit of oomph to have some fun in, blast around a little bit, but kept this one pretty much stock. It's a low mileage survivor, so I bought it with about 18,000 miles in 2010 and put about 5,000 miles on since. So don't drive it a ton, but certainly been trying to a lot more as of late. So not a ton to show you under the hood, but I'll open it up for you, see what we're working with here. So still the stock 2.3 liter turbo. Haven't opened it up at all just bolt-on modifications. So manifold, upgraded it to the E6. The turbo's been upgraded. It's a T3, T4 hybrid. An old school cold air intake, which I don't think they make anymore. Did put the recirculation valve on it with the T-Bird Turbo Coupe intercooler. Other modifications, a little bit on the fuel system, so adjustable fuel pressure regulator. Did put bigger injectors in it when I swapped over to the LA3 computer that's out of the 88 Thunderbird Turbo Coupe. Just a little better processor. A little bit different of programming on the computer. Runs a little bit better than the stock stuff from 1984. And last but not least, we did turn up the boost. So manual boost controller, 17 PSI, and I run 93 octane all the time in it. But that's pretty much the major modifications on that. Let's look at the interior. Pretty much stock, just trying to keep this one a survivor. Did add a 3-in-1 gauge, so fuel pressure, engine coolant, temperature, and boost on it. But other than that, pretty much stock stuff throughout. So that's the performance cars that I like to tinker with, and then my daily rides, both trucks. So my wife's got the 18 Expedition that you can see out there, and then this is my daily ride, the 2006 Lincoln Mark LT. So got that in 2009, bought it used, about 27,000 miles on it, and it's at 160,000 miles now. So we're just trying to keep that one running, you know, no major upgrades on it, just a reliable daily truck. So that's the garage, guys. That's what we'll be working on, so stay tuned for some more videos.